Hi everyone, I'm E from Susan's family. Today I'll teach you how to make this mythical guardian from Chinese Aesthetics series, made with Susan's family's 4-ply cotton and phantom luster mohair, divided into two parts, the main part and the hat. First, crochet all sections of the main part, stuff and sew them together. Then crochet all decorative elements on the hat and sew them onto the hat body. The main part consists of the head, body, front legs, back legs, tail and mouth. Among them, the head, body and front legs are crocheted as one piece. During the crocheting process, stuffing needs to be added. The back legs, tail and mouth are crocheted separately and then sewn together. Let's start with the head first. The head begins with a magic ring, crocheting in rounds. First, let's take a look at the chart. In the chart, R plus number indicates the round number. H plus number indicates the row number. The increases and decreases explanation column indicates the stitch techniques and increase-decrease situations needed when crocheting the current round. The total stitches column shows the total number of stitches after completing all stitch techniques for the current round. The video only demonstrates the crocheting method. For specific yarn color schemes and hook sizes, please refer to the detail page of our product and the paper chart. First, make a double magic ring. Wrap the yarn like this around your left hand's index and middle fingers twice. Pinch the crossing part with your right hand. Remove the loop. Hold the yarn with left hand. Transfer the crossing part of the loop to your left thumb and index finger. Insert the hook into the loop with your right hand. Yarn over the hook from above. Pull the yarn through. Yarn over again, and pull through the loops on the hook to tighten. This completes the double magic ring. Next, crochet the first round. Chain 1 as beginning chain. The turning chain of single crochet does not count as a stitch. Tighten it. Insert the hook into the magic ring loop. Yarn over the hook from above. Pull the yarn through. There are 2 loops on the hook. Yarn over again. Pull the yarn through both loops at once. 1 single crochet is completed. It forms a V shape. Continue working single crochets in the ring. Repeat this process. Make a total of 6 single crochets. After finishing, stretch the ring. Let's check the side view. There's a V shape behind each stitch. Each V represents 1 single crochet. There are a total of 6 single crochets here. Turn the workpiece after completing. Gently pull the starting tail. We can see a tightened loop here. Stretch the tightened loop. The magic ring is now tightened. Now pull tight the beginning tail of the yarn. After all loops are secured, thread the crochet hook. Insert the hook into the first stitch of a single crochet. Yarn over and pull through. Pull through all loops on the hook directly. Make a slip stitch to join. The last slip stitch does not count as a stitch. Tighten it. As you can see, the starting round and first round are completed. Cut off the starting yarn tail directly. Move on to crocheting the second round. Chain 1 as beginning chain. Slightly tighten. The second stitch in the chart shows a V. V represents a single crochet increase. The number before it indicates how many single crochet increases to make accordingly. Insert the hook into the same stitch as the slip stitch, which is the first single crochet stitch. Yarn over and pull through. Work a single crochet. Next, insert the hook into the same position. Work another single crochet. This completes one single crochet increase. Repeat this process, and finish all the remaining 5 single crochet increases. Once completed, insert the hook into the first single crochet stitch. Join with a slip stitch. Pay attention, everyone. At the beginning of each round, chain 1 as beginning chain. At the end of each round, join with a slip stitch. The beginning chain and slip stitch do not count as a stitch. As you crochet, pull tight. Next, work the third round. First, chain 1 as beginning chain. Parentheses appear in the chart. The stitch techniques inside parentheses form a group. Multiply the group by the number following the parentheses. It means repeating the group of stitches several times. First, work the first group inside the parentheses. One single crochet. Single crochet increase on the left stitch. This completes the first group inside the parentheses. Next, work the second group of stitches. Follow this pattern. Complete all remaining groups. Once all are done, join with a slip stitch to the first stitch. Up to this point, the third round is complete. Here's how to count rounds. The right side of the piece has raised ridges and circles. Each ridge represents one round. There are 3 ridges total. Continue crocheting the fourth round. Fourth round, repeat the stitch pattern inside the parentheses 6 times. First, make 1 single crochet. Work a single crochet increase on the left stitch. Next, work single crochets on the left side. This is one group. Follow this pattern. Complete the remaining 5 groups. From round 5 to round 8 in the chart. All follow the chart, repeating the stitch pattern inside the parentheses. The crochet method is very simple. Follow the demonstration we just did. Complete these rounds. As you can see, I've reached round 8. From round 9 to round 14 in the chart. All are worked even with single crochets. That means 1 single crochet in each stitch of the previous round, 1 stitch per stitch. Chain 1 as beginning chain. Insert the hook into the single crochet stitch. Work single crochets. Repeat this process. 1 stitch per stitch. I've reached round 16. Now work round 17. Round 17 has a slightly different pattern. Pay attention not to make mistakes. Chain 1, beginning chain, crochet all single crochets according to the chart. After completing the single crochets, the chart shows 6V. What's the number in front? It indicates how many single crochet increases to repeat. Here, repeat 6 single crochet increases. After completing 6 single crochet increases, then work 8 single crochets. Pay attention to your stitch count while crocheting. After completing 8 single crochets, another single crochet increase comes up. The following stitch patterns are very simple. Follow the chart. Crochet the head until the end of round 20. Next, crochet round 21. First, complete the first 17 single crochets. I've already finished the sample ahead of time. Then crochet 6A. A new stitch technique appears here. A stands for single crochet decrease. What's the number before A? It indicates how many single crochet decreases to repeat. Let's crochet the first stitch first. Pick up the strand on the left side of the previous single crochet stitch. Which is the half loop closer to you? Then continue to pick up this left strand. Now there are 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over and draw through the first 2 loops. Yarn over again, and pull through the loops on your hook. The single crochet decrease is completed. Continue to crochet the second single crochet decrease. Insert the hook into the front loops of the next 2 single crochet stitches on the left side. Yarn over and draw the yarn through. Yarn over again, and pull through the loops on your hook. The second single crochet decrease is completed. Now continue to crochet the third single crochet decrease. Repeat this process. Complete the remaining 3 decreases. After completing 6 single crochet decreases, continue with 8 single crochets. Now it's time for another single crochet decrease. Following the demonstration we just showed, complete all 6 single crochet decreases. Complete all the remaining single crochets in this round. After completing round 21, join with a slip stitch. Next, crochet round 22. Start with a beginning chain. This round is the same as before. Repeat the stitch pattern inside the parentheses 6 times. Crochet the first group of stitches. After completing the single crochet, crochet a single crochet decrease. The first group of stitches inside the parentheses is done. Follow this pattern. Complete the remaining 5 groups of stitches. Continue following the chart. Crochet up to round 26 and conclude. Up to this point, round 26 is completed. Stretch the loop. Stuff fiber fill into the head. Pay attention when stuffing. Make sure the toy's cheeks are firmly stuffed. After stuffing is completed, continue crocheting. Round 27 chart shows BLO, which means working in the back loop only. Chain 1 is beginning chain. Pull tight. Insert the hook into the back loop of the next stitch. Which is the strand farther from you? Yarn over and make a single crochet. After completing the first single crochet, the chart shows K, which means skip 1 stitch. Skip the single crochet on the left side, move to the next single crochet, again work in the back loop only for 1 single crochet. Work another single crochet in the back loop only. This completes the first group of stitches. Follow this pattern. Complete all remaining 5 groups of stitches. Complete rounds 28 and 29 simultaneously. Continue following the chart instructions to finish. After completing the last stitch, enlarge the loop. Leave a yarn tail of about 15 centimeters. Cut the yarn. Use a yarn needle to tighten the end. Finally, hide the yarn tail inside the head. Up to this point, the crochet method for the head is demonstrated. Next, crochet the body section. Turn the last round upward. For the body section, attach yarn to the remaining half stitch here on the head. Continue crocheting on the remaining half stitch. At the back, insert the hook into the first single crochet's remaining half stitch, which means picking up 1 strand like this. Take the color corresponding to the body. Hold the yarn tail like this. Yarn over and pull through. Yarn over again, and make 1 chain to begin. Pull tight. Crochet the stitch pattern within parentheses according to the chart. Insert the hook into the same position. When crocheting, place the yarn tail above the hook. Tighten while crocheting. Make 1 single crochet. Then make 1 single crochet increase on the left side strand. The first group of stitches is done. Continue to crochet the second group of stitches. Crochet a single crochet on the left side strand. Make 1 single crochet increase. After the yarn tail has been secured over several stitches, stretch the loop, pull tight and cut off the yarn tail. Continue to crochet the third group of stitches. 1 single crochet. 1 single crochet increase. Pay attention not to miss any loops while crocheting. The stitch pattern within the box. After completing, we continue crocheting single crochets according to the chart. After the single crochets are done, we will complete the remaining 3 groups of stitches. Once round 1 is complete, we follow the chart to crochet the body section up to the end of round 8. We crochet the body section to round 9. After completing the first 3 groups and 11 single crochets, we reach 6 ch, which means to make 6 chain stitches. After 6 chain stitches are completed, K9, the number after K indicates how many. It means to skip that many stitches without crocheting. Here, count 9 single crochets from right to left and skip them. Insert the hook into the 10th single crochet position. Crochet 2 single crochets. After completing, continue with 6 chain stitches. Similarly, skip 9 single crochets without crocheting. Reach the 10th single crochet position. Insert the hook and crochet the remaining stitches according to the chart. Next, we complete all the single crochets before round 10. The chart shows 6x. These 6 single crochets are worked into the top loop of the chains from the previous round. The crochet hook like this. Pick up the top strand of the chain. Insert. Make 1 single crochet. Continue picking up the top strand on the left side. Work single crochets. We follow this method to complete all 6 stitches. After completing, crochet 2 single crochets accordingly here. Next, similarly, come to the left side section, work 6 single crochets on the chains, then complete the remaining stitch count. Body section. The next rounds from round 11 to round 17 are very simple. They have been demonstrated before. We follow the pattern chart. Complete all the remaining stitches. Pay attention to adding stuffing during the crocheting process. Finally, work to the ending point. Leave a 20 cm tail, and fasten off the yarn. When working to round 16 of the body section, we add stuffing inside the body. After stuffing the body section firmly, continue to complete the last round. After finishing, leave a yarn tail to tighten the opening. Up to this point, the body section demonstration is complete. Next, we'll demonstrate the crochet method for the front legs. In the chart, the first round of the front legs begins from the chain stitch of round 9 on the body. Both legs are crocheted identically. Let's start with the right side first. Insert the hook into the remaining half loop, which is this position. Pull the yarn through the loop. Work 1 chain stitch. Tighten the beginning chain. Next, work single crochets. Insert the hook into the same position. When crocheting, keep the beginning tail of the yarn above the hook. Yarn over and work single crochets. Continue working to the left. Crochet 6 single crochets on the corresponding chain stitches. After completing 6 single crochets, enlarge the loop, tighten the beginning tail of the yarn, cut the yarn. Continue rotating the fabric, move to the other side. Work single crochets. This single crochet is at the connection position on both top and bottom sides. When crocheting, keep it tight to prevent gaps. We work 1 stitch for 1 stitch. Complete the entire row. After everything is done, join with the first stitch. Join with a slip stitch. Pull tight. Up to this point, the first round of the front legs is completed. For rounds 2 through 4 next, work even single crochets. We'll complete all 3 rounds. After completing the first 4 rounds, continue crocheting. In round 5, make 1 chain stitch first. To start, continue to work the corresponding number of single crochets in the chart. After completing the single crochet, the chart shows 3FQ. This stitch represents a 3DC bobble stitch. Watch my demonstration. Yarn over and insert the hook into the left stitch. Yarn over and pull through. There are 3 loops on the hook now. Yarn over again. Pull through the first 2 loops on the hook. There are 2 loops on the hook now. Continue to yarn over, insert into the same stitch. Pull through. Yarn over and pull through the first 2 loops on the hook. There are 3 loops on the hook now. Yarn over again, and insert into the same stitch. Pull through. Yarn over and pull through the first 2 loops. There are 4 loops on the hook now. Yarn over and draw through all 4 loops in once. 1 bobble stitch made with 3 double crochets is completed. Multiply by 5 outside the brackets means to repeat the pattern 5 times. Yarn over and pull through. Pull through. Yarn over again, and pull through the first 2 loops. This is an incomplete double crochet. Continue with this method. Work 2 incomplete double crochets. There are still 4 loops on the hook. Yarn over and draw through all 4 loops in once. The second bobble stitch is completed. We follow this method. Complete the remaining 3 bobble stitches. After completion, there are still 2 stitches left. Now work 2 single crochets in sequence. Finally join with a slip stitch to the first stitch. As you can see, the 5th round is completed. For the next 6th round, continue crocheting. First make a beginning chain. Work the first group of stitches within the parentheses. 1 single crochet. 1 single crochet decrease. Continue crocheting. Note here. 1 single crochet decrease. Pick up these 2 strands. Work a single crochet decrease. Pay attention to the insertion point when crocheting. After completion, join with a slip stitch to the first stitch. Leave a yarn tail of about 15 centimeters. Cut the yarn. Add stuffing to the front legs of the toy. After completing the stuffing, use a yarn needle to close the opening. Hide the yarn tail inside the leg after tightening. Up to this point, one front leg is done. After the legs are completed, take the black yarn. Take one strand to sew the toes. Insert the hook at any position on the body. As you can see, there are 5 puff stitches here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sew the toes along the shape of the puff stitches. The sewing method is very simple. This completes one side of the front leg. Finish the other front leg completely. Next for the back legs and tail. Continue according to the pattern chart. Stuffing is needed for the tail section. Leave about 30 centimeters of yarn tail. Fasten off the yarn and leave it for sewing. Next, I'll demonstrate the sewing method. Take out the main part we finished earlier. First, sew the back legs. Check the position. The 2 back legs correspond to the 2 front legs. Slightly flare out the toe section. It should be roughly in this position. Sew together one round along the edge. Do not stuff the back legs, just sew them together. This is what one side of the back leg looks like after sewing. On the other side, sew the two legs symmetrically. The sewing method is very simple. Make sure both sides are symmetrical. Secure the stitches firmly. Next, I'll demonstrate how to sew the tail. After stuffing the tail, in the middle position at the back of the body. Probably here. This way the tail is also sewn. Next, crochet the mouth section. Take the yarn in the same color as the head. Hold the yarn with left hand. Hold the crochet hook with right hand. Wrap the yarn underneath like this. Make a slip knot. After completing, chain 3. After chaining 3, crochet hook, yarn over and insert into the top half of the first chain stitch, yarn over and pull through. Now there are 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over again, and insert into the same position, pull through. Now you can see 5 loops on the hook. Yarn over again, and insert into the same position. Pull through. There are 7 loops on the hook in total. Yarn over and draw through all 7 loops in once. After completing, continue crocheting 3 chain stitches. Same as before, yarn over and go back to the top of the first chain stitch. Yarn over and pull through, yarn over again, and insert into, yarn over and pull through. Yarn over again, and insert into, yarn over and pull through. Repeat this 3 times. After crocheting, yarn over and draw through all loops on the hook in once. Finally crochet 1 chain stitch to secure. Enlarge the loop. Leave a tail of about 15 centimeters. Cut the yarn. This completes the mouth part. Apply glue on the wrong side. Take out the main part crocheted earlier. Attach the mouth to the middle position of both cheeks, the exact center on both sides of the cheeks. Wait until the glue is dry. Thread through the darning needle. Hide all yarn tails from both sides inside the head. After hiding, pinch the mouth a bit to make it puff out. Next, take the brown yarn. Take 1 strand. Sew a wrinkle in the middle of the mouth. Insert the needle at any position on the head. Stitch out from the middle of the mouth. Then stitch in at the same position directly below. Gently tighten. So to achieve this effect. Then cut the yarn tails. This completes the mouth. Up to this point, the main part is all done. Next, I'll demonstrate the making method of the hat. The hat is divided into the hat body, whiskers, facial features, and horns. We'll start by crocheting the hat body and making the hat strap. Then crochet all the parts on the top of the hat, all completed, and assemble them in the corresponding positions. Please watch my demonstration. Let's start crocheting the hat body. Follow the chart. Combine with the previous demonstration. Crochet all the first 13 rounds. The sample here I've already crocheted. Next I'll demonstrate the crocheting method for the 14th round. Crochet chain stitches. To start, according to the chart, first make 1 single crochet. Next, according to the chart, a new stitch technique appears. It means crocheting 2 half double crochets in a row. Yarn over and insert into the left single crochet stitch. Yarn over and draw through. There are 3 loops on the hook now. Yarn over and draw through all the loops in once. 1 half double crochet is done. Continue to crochet another half double crochet on the left. After completing, the chart shows 2F. F stands for double crochet, which also means crocheting 2 double crochets in a row to the left. Yarn over and insert into the left stitch. Yarn over and draw through. Yarn over again, and pull through the first 2 loops. Yarn over and draw through the remaining 2 loops on the hook in once. 1 double crochet is completed. Continue to crochet another double crochet on the left. After completing, it's 2 half double crochets again. Followed by 2 single crochets. After the single crochets are done, next is 4 SL, which means to crochet 4 slip stitches in a row. Insert the hook into, draw the yarn through, then pull through the loop on the hook. Here the slip stitches don't need to be tightened. After the first stitch is done, repeat this process. Crochet the remaining 3 slip stitches. After completing 4 slip stitches, we're back to the single crochet position. After crocheting 2 single crochets, 2 half double crochets. Then crochet 2 double crochets. After completing them, crochet 2 half double crochets. Work single crochets in all remaining stitches. Once all single crochets are completed, join with a slip stitch to the first stitch. Tighten the joining slip stitch. Round 14 is completed. Continue crocheting. Round 15, same as before. Chain 1 to begin. Make 1 single crochet. Work 2 half double crochets on the left side. Next, the chart shows a new stitch technique. FV means double crochet, 2 in 1, which is crocheting 2 double crochets in the same stitch. One, 2. Note, the insertion point of these 2 double crochets is in the same stitch. 1 double crochet increase is completed. Continue to work a double crochet increase on the left side. After completing the increase, work half double crochets. Followed by 2 single crochets. Then make 4 slip stitches. The insertion point of the slip stitch is from insert the hook into these 2 yarns. After completing 4 slip stitches, work 2 single crochets on the left side. Then make 2 half double crochets. After completion, work 2 double crochet increases. Continue to work 2 half double crochets on the left side. Complete all remaining single crochets. Place it here. Round 15 is done. Move on to round 16. First, make a beginning chain. Turn the workpiece counterclockwise. Insert the hook into the first stitch on the left side. Work a slip stitch. Then make another slip stitch. After completion, work single crochets into corresponding stitches along the left side. Continue to work round 17. First, make a beginning chain. Turn the workpiece counterclockwise. Work single crochets into the corresponding stitches for this row. After round 17 is completed, chain 1 to begin. Continue to work single crochets into each single crochet correspondingly. We will work rounds 8 through 22. Just follow the chart to complete them. Everyone, this is the effect after completing round 22. Then continue to work round 23. Here first make 3 chain stitches to begin. Turn the workpiece. These 3 chains are the turning chains for the double crochet. The turning chains for the double crochet count as 1 double crochet. Skip the first stitch and do not work it. Yarn over and work a double crochet into the second stitch. Yarn over and work the second double crochet. After completing the double crochet, there are 4 half double crochets. Next is single crochet. After all single crochets are completed, continue to work 4 half double crochets. Then 3 double crochets. After the last one is done, make one chain stitch to secure. Enlarge the loop, cut the yarn directly. Next, work the edging along the hat brim. We will turn the hat body over to this point. Insert the hook into this position. Insert into the corner connection. Yarn over and pull through the loop, make one chain stitch to begin. Next, insert the hook into the hole on the left side. Work over the beginning tail of the yarn. Work single crochets correspondingly. Crochet into the turning chain. We pick up the top strand of the beginning chain one by one. Work single crochets. Rotate to the corner section. In the same stitch of this single crochet, make 2 more single crochets. Then work single crochets 1 for 1 on this side. Finally reach the other corner section. Also in the same stitch, work 3 single crochets. Turn the piece to the side. On the side, insert the hook into the post of this double crochet. Work single crochets. After completing, insert the hook into the corner hole. Work 1 slip stitch and pull tight. After completion, chain 1 to secure. Enlarge the loop, cut the yarn directly. Pull tight and trim off the yarn tail we pressed earlier. Insert the hook into the first single crochet stitch of the edging. Yarn over at this position to pull the yarn through. Work a 5DC popcorn stitch with 4 double crochets. First chain 3 as beginning chain. This beginning chain also counts as 1 double crochet. Continue working 3 more double crochets in the same stitch. As you crochet, hold the starting yarn tail down to crochet over it. Stretch the loop. Here you can see 3 double crochets. Add a beginning chain for 1 double crochet, totaling 4 double crochets. Insert the hook into the last chain space of the beginning chain. Pull the stretched loop through this chain space. Then work 1 chain stitch. After completing, skip the single crochet on the left side, move to the next single crochet position, insert the hook, work 1 single crochet. Yarn over and pull through the single crochet stitch on the left side. Pull the yarn through. Work 4 double crochets in the same stitch. After completing the 4 double crochets, stretch the loop, insert the hook into the stitch of the first double crochet, pull the loop through here, then work 1 chain stitch. The second popcorn stitch is completed. Skip the single crochet stitch on the left side, move to the next stitch position, work a single crochet. Then pull the loop through the stitch of the first double crochet. Work 1 chain stitch. The third popcorn stitch is completed. Skip 1 single crochet stitch, move to the next single crochet position, and work a single crochet. Skip this single crochet stitch, move to the next single crochet position. Work a single crochet. Continue working popcorn stitches on the left side. Follow the demonstration we just did. Continue working all the way around the round. After completing the last popcorn stitch, insert the hook at the corner position. Work a slip stitch and pull tight. Work 1 chain stitch to secure. Enlarge the loop. Cut the yarn. This is the effect after completing. Tighten and trim the starting yarn tail. Use a yarn needle to weave in these 2 yarn tails into the fabric. After completing the crocheted section, join yarn on both sides of the hat. Crochet the hat strings. Find any position at the top of the corner section to insert the hook. Pull out the loop like this. Crochet the corresponding number of chain stitches. After completing the last chain stitch, enlarge the loop, leave a tail of about 15 centimeters. Cut the yarn. Use a yarn needle again, weave in the starting tail into the fabric. One side of the hat string is now complete. Repeat this process. Join yarn and crochet the hat string on the other side. You can complete it on your own. Up to this point, the body of the hat is done. Next, take the mohair from the kit. Take one strand from the outside and one from the middle. Work with two strands together. Continue crocheting the whiskers section. Hold the yarn with left hand crochet hook. Yarn over from underneath to make a slip knot. Crochet the number of chains specified in the chart. Once the foundation chain is complete, go back to the 5th chain from the end, which is this position. Continue working. Chart shows 3EQ. Indicates a triple crochet bobble stitch. Watch my demonstration. Wrap the yarn around the hook twice like this. Pick up the top loop of the 5th chain from the end. Pull through the loop. Yarn over again, and pull through the first 2 loops, leaving 2 loops on the hook. Wrap the yarn around the hook twice again. Thread it through the same stitch. Yarn over and pull through the first 2 loops. There are 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over twice again. Repeat the pattern once. There are 4 loops on the hook. Now yarn over and pull through all 4 loops at once. This completes the triple crochet bobble stitch. Next, move to the stitch pattern within the curly brackets. The curly brackets indicate a group of stitches. The number outside the brackets shows how many times to repeat. Let's start with the first group of stitches. Chain 2. Once the 2 chains are completed, insert into the same stitch. Work a slip stitch. After completion it forms a K, which means skip 1 stitch, move to the next stitch. Continue crocheting. 4EQ indicates a 4 treble crochet bobble stitch. Yarn over twice. Skip this stitch, move to the next stitch, insert the hook and pull through, yarn over again, and pull through the first 2 loops. The first treble crochet post is completed. Continue with the second. Work the third. Crochet the fourth. After completion there are 5 loops on the hook. Yarn over and draw through all 5 loops in once. A 4 treble crochet bobble stitch is completed. The group of stitches within curly brackets is finished. Continue working the second group. Work 2 chain stitches first. Insert hook into the same position, and join with a slip stitch. Skip 1 stitch. Work a 4 treble crochet bobble stitch in the next stitch. Yarn over twice. Thread it through this yarn. Pull the yarn through. Yarn over and pull through. Yarn over again, and pull through. Using this method, work 4 treble crochet posts in the same position. After completing, yarn over and draw through all loops. The second group within parentheses is completed. Next, continue crocheting the third group. 2 chain stitches, slip stitch to the same position. Skip 1 stitch. Work a bobble stitch in the next stitch. After completing, yarn over and draw through all loops. The third group within curly brackets is completed. We follow this method. Complete all remaining 7 groups. After the last bobble stitch is completed, crochet 2 chain stitches. Insert the hook in the same position. Make 1 slip stitch, then chain 1 to secure. Pull up the loop. Leave a tail of about 20 centimeters. Cut the yarn. This is the method for making whiskers. The whiskers form little bobble stitches. There are 11 bobbles in total. Take the previously crocheted hat body. Use a yarn needle. Sew the whiskers along the edge. When sewing, find the middle bobble of the whiskers. Sew 5 on each side. This middle bobble, align with the center indentation on the front side of the hat. Sew both sides evenly. On the brim edge. Slightly tidy up the whiskers. This is the method for making whiskers. Next, I'll demonstrate the crochet method for the ears. The ears start with an adjustable magic ring, working back and forth in rows. First, start with a double magic ring. Once completed, work 2 chain stitches. Then work 4 half double crochets in the magic ring loop. The 2 beginning chains for the half double crochet count as 1 stitch, representing 1 stitch. Pull up the loop, turn the work piece, pull the ring tight. Move on to the second row. Turn the work piece, work the stitch pattern in brackets. The brackets here indicate working into the same stitch. First work 2 chain stitches, yarn over to start, insert into the stitch on the left of the beginning chain. Work a half double crochet, followed by 4 HDC 2 in 1. Here HDC 2 in 1 means half double crochet increase, which means working 2 half double crochets into the same stitch. One half double crochet increase is done. Continue crocheting. The last half double crochet, the insertion point for the increase, is working into the beginning chain of the previous round. After completing the second row, turn the work piece, move to the third row position, work 2 chain stitches again, work 1 half double crochet into the stitch on the left of the chain. Then work 1 half double crochet into the left stitch. Continue crocheting. The parentheses indicate a group of stitches. Here it means 1 half double crochet increase. One half double crochet. These 2 stitches form a group. Repeat 4 times. The last stitch is also worked into the beginning chain of the previous row. The third round is now complete. Work 1 chain stitch to finish. Enlarge the loop to start the next round. Leave a yarn tail about 30 centimeters long. Cut the yarn for sewing. You need to make 2 ears in total. Follow this method. Complete the other ear as well. Now take out the body and hat you crocheted earlier. Place the hat on the head. We'll demonstrate how to sew on the ears. Sew the ears symmetrically on both sides of the hat. The sewing method is quite special. You need to do it like this. Sew with a tuck technique. 1 ear. After sewing, it should look like this. Following the previous demonstration, crochet and attach the other ear. Next, we'll demonstrate how to make the eyes. The eyes are divided into left and right. From the toy's perspective, the left side is the left eye, and the right side is the right eye. Pay attention not to mix up left and right. The first 4 rounds for both eyes are identical, only the final round differs. Next, we'll demonstrate the specific making method. First, take the yarn in the corresponding color from the chart. Double magic ring. Work 6 single crochets. Pull up the loop, tighten the magic ring loop. Each round of the eyes requires color changes. Refer to the chart for specific colors. Move on to the second round. Pinch the yarn behind the fabric piece. The second round is worked in the back loop only of the first round. Which is the strand farther from you? Insert the hook into. Yarn over and pull through. Chain 1 to begin. Insert the hook into the same stitch. Work 2 slip stitches. Do not tighten the slip stitches here. After completing 2 slip stitches, insert the hook into the back ridge of the left single crochet stitch. Work 1 more slip stitch. The pattern for this round: always insert the hook into the back loop of each single crochet stitch. Repeat working 2 slip stitches. After completing all, insert the hook into both loops of the first slip stitch. Yarn over and pull through. Work 1 slip stitch. Then chain 1 to secure. Cut the yarn. The second round is done. Move on to crocheting the third round. Take a new color. Same as before, behind the chain stitch of the second round. Insert the hook into this yarn. Yarn over and pull through. Work 1 chain to begin. Then insert the hook into the same stitch again. Work 2 slip stitches. After completing 2 slip stitches, move to the back loop of the slip stitch on the left side. Work 1 slip stitch. Insert into the back loop of the slip stitch on the left side again. Work 2 slip stitches. Then into the back loop on the left side. Work 1 slip stitch. The pattern for this round is 2 slip stitches. 1 slip stitch. Repeat. After completing the last stitch, same as before, insert into both loops of the first slip stitch. Yarn over and work 1 slip stitch. Pull tight and work 1 chain stitch to secure. Cut the yarn directly. Up to this point, the third round is completed. Continue crocheting the fourth round. Crochet hook, same as before, insert into the back loop of the first slip stitch. Take new yarn. Yarn over and pull the yarn through. Work 1 beginning chain. Into the same stitch. Fasten them with a slip stitch. Pick up the back strand on the left side. Slip stitch. Next, pick up the stitch behind this left slip stitch. Work 2 slip stitches into the same stitch. The pattern for this round is first. Work 1 slip stitch corresponding, then work 1 slip stitch, work 2 slip stitches into the third hole. The first group pattern of the fourth round is done, then work the second group. First work 1 slip stitch. Then work 1 slip stitch on the left side. Then work 2 slip stitches on the left side. The second group pattern is completed. We follow this pattern. Work the remaining 4 groups. After finishing all, join with the first slip stitch. Pull tight. Work 1 chain stitch and fasten off the yarn. When you reach this point, we use a yarn needle. Hide the tail end behind the fabric piece. After hiding, trim all yarn tails. Note that, when trimming yarn tails, leave about 2 mm of distance for trimming. To prevent the yarn tails from coming loose, after trimming, it should look like this. Continue crocheting the fifth round. Insert the hook into the first stitch position. Pick up the strand behind. Take the corresponding mohair yarn, double strands held together. Work 1 chain stitch first, beginning chain and tighten, followed by 6 chains. Slip stitch into the back loop on the left side. Then work 5 chains. Slip stitch on the left side. Then work 4 chains. Slip stitch on the left side. Followed by 3 chains. Slip stitch on the left side. Then work 1 chain stitch. Slip stitch on the left side. 1 chain stitch, 1 slip stitch. Call it a group. Follow this pattern. Repeat 8 times. We'll complete the remaining 7 groups. After finishing all, work 1 chain stitch to secure. Pull up the loop, cut the yarn. Use a yarn needle to hide the tail inside the fabric. This completes the demonstration for the right eye. Next, I'll demonstrate the crochet method for the left eye. The first 4 rounds for the left eye are identical. We've completed them in advance. Now I'll demonstrate the final round. Insert the hook into the first slip stitch. From behind the stitch, insert the hook into the next strand. Yarn over and pull through. Work 1 chain stitch. Chain 1 to start, then work another chain stitch. Crochet a slip stitch into the back loop only on the left side. 1 chain stitch, 1 slip stitch. Repeat this pattern 8 times. Once completed, crochet 3 chain stitches. Slip stitch on the left side. Work 4 chain stitches. Slip stitch on the left side. Work 5 chain stitches. Slip stitch on the left side. Finally, work 6 chain stitches. Slip stitch on the left side. Work 1 chain stitch. Fasten off the yarn. This completes the 5th round of the left eye. Once the eyes are done, continue to crochet the eyebrows. The method for crocheting eyebrows is identical to the whiskers technique shown earlier, only the quantity differs. Follow the previous demonstration. Once both eyebrows are completely crocheted, after finishing completely, let me demonstrate the assembly method. We'll sew the eyebrows onto the blank area around the eyes. Place the raised part of the eyebrows on the right side. This is how it looks when the eyebrows are sewn on. After completing, take a piece of yarn in the corresponding color, thread it through the middle of the first round of the eye, like this. Wrap the yarn 3 times around the needle. Come out at the same position. Pull tight, forming a dot like this. Leave the yarn tail about 2 millimeters in length. Cut off. This completes the demonstration of how to make the eyes. The nose is also crocheted in 2 pieces. Yarn over to make a slip knot. First crochet 4 chain stitches. Once completed, go back to the top of the 4th chain from the end. Crochet. The following is 3FG, which indicates a 3DC popcorn stitch. Yarn over and go back to the top of the 4th chain from the end. Insert the hook into this strand. Crochet 3 double crochets in this hole. After hooking, pull up the loop. At this point, insert the hook into the 3rd chain of the beginning chain. That's this position. Pull the loop through. Then crochet 1 chain stitch, tighten, cut the yarn. One nose is done. Repeat this process to make the other one. Next, let's demonstrate the assembly method for the eyes. Apply glue to the wrong side of the eyes. Pay attention to distinguish left and right eyes. Place the eyes on the corresponding positions. Ensure both eyes are perfectly symmetrical when attaching. Take the crocheted nose. Sew it like this on both sides of the middle above the whiskers. The nose can also be glued on directly or sewn on. This method is very simple. You can complete it by yourself. After sewing, attach the accessories from the kit above the center of the nose. Once completed, follow the chart to crochet the horns. Then sew them on the middle top of the head. Next, I'll show you how to make the eyes and nose. Take the nose accessories from the kit. The nose section is directly above the mouth. After installation, make the eyes. Before attaching the eyes, you need to use yarn to create the eye sockets. Take the same color yarn as the head. Insert the hook from the back of the toy's head. Then pull out the needle at the eye position. The specific position is 1 round above the nose. With the nose as the center, count 4 single crochets to the right and pull out the needle. Then from the right, insert the hook at the adjacent position. The stitch out position at the back, adjacent to the yarn tail just inserted. 1 single crochet. Tighten the yarn tail. This creates the eye socket on the right side. Secure the two tails at the back with a double knot. Cut the yarn. Then follow the same method to shape the other eye socket. Make sure both eye sockets are symmetrical. This method of shaping eye sockets is now demonstrated. Next, attach the eyes. When making the eyes, pad the bottom with mohair. First, cut out a small piece of mohair. Apply a small amount of glue to the bottom of the eye. Wrap the mohair underneath the eye. Insert the eye into the corresponding position. One eye is now attached. Attach the other eye symmetrically using the same method. After attaching the eyes, take out the black yarn, sew on the eyelashes. Take one strand. Insert the hook from any position on the back. Pull out the needle at a position parallel to the right side of the eye. Then insert the hook at a width of 1 single crochet to the left. Insert the hook. At this point the sewing needle threads the yarn through. Then insert the hook diagonally above. Sew the other side of the eyelashes using the same method. Up to this point, the demonstration of making the eyes is complete. Next, take the previously crocheted hat. Thread the teardrop pearls onto the hat ties. Repeat this process for the other side. Sew it securely. Finally, take the metal accessories and small copper beads from the kit packaging. Arrange them in this way, sew all the decorations on both sides. Use the same color yarn as the body for the yarn tails. Take one strand and sew it. Finally, sew the D-ring buckle on top of the hat. Attach the keyring ornament. Up to this point, the entire process of making the hanging ornament is complete. If there are still unclear parts during the crocheting process, please let us know. Don't hesitate to join our Facebook group to get supports. Supporting your handwork experience, sharing the joy of life. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.